What do you know as you currently know it? Chatting with me right now, Bill.
I mean, I guess about as much as you know. We're trying to gather information now as Ohio State sort of enters this investigation phase. We have no idea how long it's going to take. I think we all know the central question here is whether or not Urban knew about Zach Smith in 2015, and if he knew, if he went through the proper protocol. I heard you talking before you brought me on, and you mentioned that the Title IX language in Urban's contract. It seems fairly clear in his contract that if these allegations from Courtney Smith that Urban Meyer knew and that he didn't report, that he would be in violation of his contract. So that's kind of what we're waiting on now, to see whether or not Ohio State can find that out in the course of its investigation into Urban.
So who is it doing the investigating, Bill?
I'm assuming it's Ohio State's athletic department and its attorneys. It's an in-house investigation, as far as we know. We have not heard anything about any outside resources being pulled in to help just yet. Not to say it can't happen, but at the moment it seems like it's being handled in-house by Ohio State, the university athletic department, and then its legal team.
All right, and is there a deadline spurring action here in terms of the playing season that's right around the corner?
Well, they start camp on Friday, so I guess they had to get something figured out in the short term, which is why they put Urban on paid administrative leave yesterday. Certainly, there's a few weeks before they play a game. They don't play until September 1st. I think you'd want some clarity by then. But I honestly think you'd want some clarity. It's funny to use Urban's sort of benchmark, but he always says, 2 weeks before the season, you got to be ready to go. You got to know who's playing, and I would assume you'd want to know who's coaching. So they probably have 3 weeks, I would say, to get things in order before they really start worrying about where they go in terms of the football season.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.